Hello, my name is Donna Ellis. I'm the creator of the Active Rest Fitness Program and Lifestyle, and I am inviting you to meet me on the deck. A little bit about what I mean by meet me on the deck. On this deck right here, where I'm physically located right now, is where I encourage people to work out for at least 30 minutes a day by providing workouts that will, match any schedule and eliminate a lot of excuses that people might have. I also encourage you to prioritize rest and restorative sleep, to practice mindfulness in your eating habits as well as in your physical abilities. And I also encourage you to build a community of support amongst family members, neighbors, and friends. If you have not yet found that support, that's what Active Rest is here for. That's what this channel is made for, to help you get going, get motivated, to be your accountability partner, to help motivate you to get up and get moving. And so, on this channel, if you've been following along and watching any of the videos, you'll know that one of my Meet Me on the Deck messages, kind of dating back to December, I had some things that I had a goal that I wanted to meet. I wanted to lose 15 pounds by the end of February. And so I started right after Thanksgiving, right at the beginning of December, and I was gonna, make some changes, right? I was gonna do the right thing, and as far as food was concerned, alcohol was concerned, drinking alcohol. As far as getting active, being active, I was gonna, I had a plan, I had a goal to do some things. And each week, after a few weeks, I would come on and give you an update, and things were not going well. And so I think I stopped at week 8, and so I had about 4 more weeks to get on track and get some things going. And let me tell y'all, again, I did not do well at all. Actually, I had some stressors that came in, that came about in my life, and some things that just kind of had me eating a lot more than I should, and eating a lot of the wrong things, and that just was not helpful for me. I am a stress eater, and so when things are not going well for me, or when I just feel overwhelmed and have a lot on my mind, I tend to eat those feelings. That it's just the thing that makes me feel better. And even when I know that it's not healthy, and I know that it's wrong, and I know it's not good for me, I feel like I need it as a comfort. And so that's something that I just have to work on and work through. But another thing that I realized is that I did not have SMART goals. I had things that I wanted to do. I said, oh, I'll do this, I'll stop this. So some of them were like, I had goals. They were specific to a certain degree, but they weren't necessarily targeted in the way that they should be. So if you never heard of the word SMART goals, or the acronym S.M.A.R.T goals, I want to just kind of break that down, what that means. So the first time I ever heard about it was when I went to school to become a master resilience trainer in the military. I am a soldier, I'm in the Army, and I am a master resilience trainer in the military. And so what you do as an MRT is you help soldiers, help your fellow soldiers bounce back from adversity, and you learn the different skills, to allow for that, to teach your unit, to teach your fellow soldiers, how to bounce back in different areas. Well, one of the key skills was goal setting, and in goal setting, one of the areas was, creating SMART goals, not just throwing out random stuff, not just throwing out, some craziness, creating a SMART goal. So the S in SMART goals means specific. You want your goal to be specific and target, and you want to have a target. I don't want to use the word itself to define the word. So being specific means that you have a clear target. All right, so the next one is it must be measurable. The M is measurable. That means that it is trackable. It's something that you can, like for me, if it's weight loss, it's get on a scale. If it's drinking so many glasses of water a day, you want to put a number on it. So you want it to be measurable, something that has a number associated with it. Then A is for attainable. You want that goal to be realistic. And that's kind of why I dislike New Year's resolutions. It's because New Year's resolutions are not always realistic. We're always like excited about the new year. And so we set these grandiose goals that it's like if we weren't doing it on, if we had a hard time doing it on December 31st, it might be difficult to do it on January 1st. So, you want to make it something that you can do. You don't want to say, I want to lose 20 pounds by February 1st, on your New Year's resolution. It's not going to happen. For someone who has not been to the gym in 3 months, you don't want to say, I'm going to go to the gym every day for the next 3 months. Probably not going to that's probably not attainable for you. Okay, because you haven't been doing it already. So you want to make sure those goals are attainable, meaning realistic. Then you want it to be relevant. Relevant, that's the R. You want it to be relevant. Relevant means it has a purpose. One of the things that we also learn, and I'm gonna get this wrong probably, but just hear me out. You can Google it and get get better clarity on it. But when you talk about wanting it to be relevant, you want it to have a purpose. And so for me, with working out, for instance, if I say, if you work out, you'll win a gift card or whatever, you know, you'll win this gift card. If you work out so much in a week, you'll win a gift card. That's easy for people to do because, they have that extrinsic motivation. It's a motivation that is like a physical thing that they can get. It is physical, it's tangible, something that they will receive. Another thing that can be like an extrinsic motivator is like I want to lose weight for my vacation, right? Or for a wedding, an event. So what happens is you'll lose the weight for that event, but once that event hits, we'll see that weight come back on. We'll see our habits go back to those bad habits. And so that's the problem with extrinsic motivation. What you want to have is intrinsic motivation. That's the thing that makes you just feel good. You just do it because it feels good to do. So for me, I like to work out because honestly, I do want to keep a certain weight, but I feel good when I work out. Like I feel good just to get out on the deck. Like there's no purpose in it. There's no, anything to it. It's just something I enjoy doing. When I'm on vacation with my husband, or when we're out and about, or when we're just hanging around the house with nothing else to do, we're like, let's go for a walk because we just enjoy it. We enjoy the company. And so it has a longer lasting value. Because we enjoy it in that way, it's something that we will probably do for the rest of our lives together. We will probably be, I would say in our 90s, but he's over a decade older than me. Don't tell him I said that, but he'll probably watch this video anyway. So we'll never be like in our 90s together. We'll never be in our 80s together. So because of the age difference, but we'll be doing it, for the rest of our time together because it's just something that we intrinsically enjoy doing. It serves us, it's an intrinsic motivator for us. And then he's gonna. My husband is forever 35. If you've ever met him, you know that he is forever 35. Every year when his birthday rolls around, he's 35 years old. And also for the T, the last one, you want it to be timely. So you want to set a timestamp on it. You want to set a deadline. That's what it means to be timely, So for me, my goals were not as smart as they should have been. I would reach from one here, reach from one there, and it was just a lot going on, and I just didn't do the right thing. And so right now, what I have is I'm setting a new goal. Starting today, March 1st, going through March 30th. So that's the time. That's the time aspect of it. I want to lose 6 pounds. So I was kind of updating you at first about where I was in my journey. I ended up gaining, like I was holding steady at least, and for me, anytime I'm not gaining weight, it's just as good as losing weight for me. But right at the end, when those stressors started to hit me these past couple of weeks, I did gain about 5 pounds. And so now I gotta lose that weight. So that's now my new motivation. My new goal is to get back down to where at least I was remaining steady and more if I can. But definitely, and right now, my goal for this month is to lose 6 pounds. So let's go through our SMART goals and see, how that works out. So the goal is very specific. I have a target that I want to hit. I want to hit 6 pounds. When I got on the scale this morning, I was 171 pounds. I want to get down to 165. So I just want to lose the weight that I gained, in the last couple of weeks from all the stress that I've been experiencing, from all the overwhelm that I've been experiencing. So I want to lose 6 pounds. And you'll see me kind of glance to the left a little bit or to the side because I have notes there. So that's the target. So measurable. Is it measurable? Yes. I can get on a scale. I can track it. either weekly or bi-weekly, or this is something that has a number associated with it that I can track it. So hopefully I know for me, I yo-yo a little bit, so I might lose a little bit, then gain a little bit, lose some, gain some, but I'm definitely able to track the progress of, at 171, will I be 165 at the end of my journey. And so that's the one thing. Attainable. The next one, attainable, the A. Is it realistic? You know, attainable. We want that goal to be realistic. And I would say losing 6 pounds in 1 month is realistic. The goal is, you're not supposed to lose anymore for healthy weight loss. You're not supposed to lose any more than 2 pounds per week. So if I'm giving myself 4 weeks, that says I can lose up to 8 pounds in a healthy manner. So 6 pounds is attainable. It can be done. And I've done it before. But I've actually lost 10 pounds within a month's time, just by changing like my eating habits and increasing my workouts. I have to do both in order to really make progress. And so it can be done. It is attainable. It is a realistic goal for me. Relevant. Is it relevant? That's the R. Relevant, remember, means that it has a purpose. For me, working out right now always has a purpose. Being healthy right now always has a purpose, because like I've mentioned before, just with my family history and the things that I've gone through and the loss that I've experienced within my family, I have made a commitment to myself to try to work on my overall wellness anyway. So right now, my specific purpose is lowering my A1C, getting my, just making sure my metabolic numbers are good. And so it serves that purpose for me. The greater purpose is, I want to take the lessons that I learned from the loss in my life and make my life better. So that's my bigger purpose, is I want to be healthy. I want to be well. I want to live a long life, a better life. Like, we can live a long time and be suffering if our health isn't good. So I always say, you'll hear me say it often, that I want to live a longer, healthier, better life. I don't just want to live a long life. I want it to be a good life that I'm living. I don't want to suffer. I don't want to be laying in anyone's bed. I don't want, to be a burden on my children, because, that can be the case sometimes, when we don't live a healthy lifestyle. So I do have a bigger purpose. So it is relevant, for me and for my family, that I do this and that I keep this up. So the last thing is timely. Is there a timestamp? Is there a deadline to it? And yes, by March 30th, I want to be down 6 pounds. Now, we set these goals, right? Those are my SMART goals right there. That's my SMART goal. That's my one SMART goal. But within setting that goal, now I have to consider other goals that I might need to meet, right? In order to meet this one goal. So some things are going to play a part in me losing that 6 pounds. How I eat is one of the things. And then also my activity levels is going to be another thing. So I need to then now create SMART goals within the goal, right? About how I'm going to eat, what I'm going to drink, how often am I going to eat? Am I going to continue to eat pizza and ice cream? Or am I going to go and have a healthy salad? Because we know that there are salads that are not as healthy. Am I going to drink water instead of a Coke? I got to start making those decisions. The price of eggs, like that's another big deal for me, is that that used to be my breakfast, right? Eggs, because being a diabetic, there's only so much protein available at breakfast time, traditional breakfast. I could do other stuff, but I used to always just eat boiled eggs or some type of omelet or something like that. And my family right now, we're boycotting eggs. So I got to find another option for that. So it's just now I got to create goals in other areas as far as what I'm eating and working out, like being an instructor. It's easy for me to come out and just start coaching instead of actively participating in the workouts. So I got to make sure and be mindful that I'm actually participating in the workouts or getting an extra workout somewhere else. So that needs to be another SMART goal that I need to create and put into place so that I can achieve this bigger goal. So a lot of things, SMART goals are always working, in every area. And they don't just work for like diet, exercise, weight loss. Like say you have a project that you want to complete for work, or just for personal reasons. You have a business proposal, or something that you want for your business. Creating these SMART goals can work in any area that you have a goal that you want to meet. So it's not just about fitness. It doesn't only work when it comes to fitness and eating well and dieting and stuff like that. You can apply them in every area of your life. Your spiritual life, like if you have so much of the Bible that you want to read, set some SMART goals so that you can, and make it realistic so that you can, get that content that you want. So, drop it, in the comments if you have some goals that you want to meet and how you can apply, these SMART principles to it. So for me, if I put it all together and state it out in the SMART way, I can say I want to lose 6 pounds. I will weigh myself every week. 6 pounds is definitely is a realistic goal that I can reach, and I want to do this for to improve my A1C to live a longer, healthier, better life, and I want to have this done by March 30th. And that is my goal. All right. So I hope that helps put SMART goals into perspective for you. I'm calling this for myself, making smart moves in March. So for the month of March, I want to move more. I want my goals to be SMART goals. So for me, that's how I themed it, is making smart moves in March, and I hope that you are encouraged to do the same. All right, thank you for listening. I will drop all of the information in order to reach me and contact me if you want to do so. I'm located in Central Mississippi, so if you want to work out with me or book me or host me for a workout at your event or something like that, for your organization, for your church, anything like that, my contact information will be in the description here. I also travel. I don't mind traveling. So if you're not in Mississippi, if you're not in, Central Mississippi, if you're in the Southeast, I don't mind, traveling a little bit to come and help you out and get you started. I will link all of that information. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you like the information that I'm providing here on this channel, if you like the community that I'm trying to build here, and also hit the like button if this video has helped you in any way. Don't forget to share it as well. It might help someone else. So thank you for watching. I hope that you're encouraged. I hope that you're motivated to make some SMART goals coming up in March. All right. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.